no piece of gold is worth your life.
If it looks dangerous, it most likely is.
It's quintessential Aussie outback.
Anybody who just likes getting out in the bush, wants a reason for getting out in the bush, because the whole thing it's about adventure.
Jeff and Joe Wright have been prospecting for decades.
It's just a chance to enjoy yourself in the bush and hopefully pick up some gold.
And more are hoping to strike it lucky in our huge backyard.
You need a miner's right, and there's places you can and can't go.
More than 26,000 West Australians have applied for a miner's right in the past decade, with 3,000 prospectors applying in the last year alone. It's a growing number, and for authorities, a growing worry. 9 prospectors have gone missing since January last year.
You're a long way from anywhere. You're some of the most isolated country in the world. You do have to be aware of your surroundings, come prepared.
It's the Outback mystery which has police baffled and locals and visitors on edge.
Raymond and Jenny Kellett's first prospecting trip went tragically wrong when they went missing near Sandstone in late March.
The disappearance of Jenny Kellett and discovery of her husband Raymond's remains down a mine shaft has rattled nerves.
It's brought into focus just how badly things can go wrong.
You can very easily perish in WA's outback because it's a very immense area.
Minister for Mines and Petroleum, Bill Marmion, is pushing for prospectors to carry the equivalent of an EPIRB on land.
A personal locator beacon can be the difference between life and death to a prospector.
When activated, the device sends out its location, meaning emergency services can locate its owner to within 1 metre.
It's like wearing a seatbelt in a car. It'll save your life.
Despite the dangers, the minister doesn't want to discourage prospecting. He just doesn't want any other families to face tragedy.
While they're walking around and enjoying the wonderful outback landscape, they've got their metal detector out and if they're lucky they might find some gold at the same time.
It's about enjoying yourself in the bush. It's about exploring new places. It's about an adventure, and you may get rich.
380 k's northeast of Perth is Paynes Find, where Jeff and Joe are hoping to hit pay dirt.
I think Paynes Find was quite a thriving little town at one time. There were quite a lot of pubs, there were schools, there was entertainment. It was quite an exciting place to be.
Gold was discovered here in 1911, and for a while this was a busy mining town. These days, less than 20 people live here, but prospectors still see Paynes Find as the gateway to the goldfields.
Where we go prospecting is because the geology we require to find gold is what we call the greenstone belts, and Paynes Find is in a greenstone belt.
Prospectors have been coming here for 100 years, and they're still digging up nuggets.
As we have these big jumps in technology, there'll be another surge of gold found in the existing places.
We have quite a few little finds, but the big one is like winning lotto.
Retiree Mel Bell has found plenty of gold. This 17.5-ounce nugget is worth up to $50,000, but Mel says he'll never sell.
All the nuggets are unique. There's not another one to match any of those in the world, so I found them myself and I like keeping them.
And he refuses to reveal his lucky place. You see, Mel reckons there's plenty more where that came from.
It doesn't really matter whether it's the tiniest speck which you can hardly see or a half-ounce piece. It's always that same euphoria.
While there's gold out there, prospectors will always go looking. But even those who've been doing it their whole lives say safety is paramount.
Don't forget the GPS.
Thank you.
You can come back with a truckload of gold, but if you look around and find you don't know how to get back to your car or your vehicle, no amount of gold is going to save your life.